Hello, welcome or welcome back to this channel. In today's video, we are going to be using EFT tapping to work through the grief that you may feel or just some discomfort, anger, any kind of emotions around the loss of a home. A lot of times when we think of suffering through the loss or grieving, we think of another person or a beloved animal. But through this process, what you will see, as is my hope, is that we oftentimes are dealing with different thoughts or feelings that are in fact grief, but they pertain to some aspect of ourselves, some hope or aspiration that didn't come to fruition, or a situation. If this interests you, stick around for some tapping. Thank you for joining me in this EFT video that is focused on using EFT tapping to begin to release some of the emotions, calming down our thoughts and sensations around the loss of a home. Now, there's a lot of information out there, the headlines, the videos that have to do with people who are being unceremoniously let go from jobs. And something that I don't really see being discussed too much would be a natural result of people who are being fired and not having that income, which is the loss of a home. The loss of a home is something that many people, be it conscious or unconscious, can have some sensations of grief around, especially if you've been in that home for some years, some decades. Perhaps you have many fond memories or even negative memories. Focus in on what it was like living in that home. So what we're going to do today is begin to unravel some of those feelings that typically do occur when we are grieving the loss of what was or the loss of what could have been. If this sounds interesting to you, I'm going to ask you to simply focus in on the situation that made you click in with this video today. And we're going to use a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is a neutral feeling and 10 is the most ratcheted, the most angry you may be feeling, the most sadness, whatever is happening with you. 10 is going to be that sensation, that experience to the extreme. I'm going to ask you to write that number on a piece of paper, because there is an interesting phenomenon that happens where when you go to look back, you don't remember what the number was. So go ahead and write that down. If you are used to tapping, do feel free to, as we get into the rounds, to tap on whichever acupressure point you feel is most appropriate, or simply follow along with me. And again, with the wording, feel free to repeat what it is that I say or substitute what I'm saying for your own words. We got the number written down. We know what we're here to do. We're going to start with the karate chop point, where we're going to go into our setup statement. Even though I have to leave my home, and this is not part of what I planned, I still love and accept myself. Even though I'm losing my home, I never thought this would be. I'm kind of in shock. But I still love and accept myself and how I'm feeling. Even though I'm losing my home, I still love and accept myself, how I'm feeling, and maybe even the situation. I'm going to start with the eyebrow point. I just can't believe this. Side of the eye. There's a part of me that just doesn't believe that this is happening. Under the eye. I don't believe that I'm being kicked out of my home. Under the nose. That's what it feels like I'm being kicked out. Under the mouth. I guess I kind of could have predicted that this would happen eventually. Collarbone. But there's still a part of me that just doesn't believe it. Under the arm. I don't believe this is happening. I refuse to believe that this is happening. Top of the head. I refuse, this is not real. I refuse to believe this is happening. This is not even real. This is not real. Eyebrow. This is not real, except that it is. This is really happening. Side of the eye. This is really happening, and I am pissed. Under the eye. I'm pissed. I'm angry, and I'm angry at everyone. Under the nose. All of the money, all of my equity. What's going to happen? Under the mouth. All of the memories, all of my beautiful memories here. I'm supposed to give all of that up? Collarbone. I'm pissed. But who am I really angry at? Under the arm. I'm not ready to be angry with myself. I'll be angry with them. They did this. Top of head. My beautiful home, and they're taking it away from me. I blame that mortgage broker. I blame that manager. I blame the economy. And I blame myself. Eyebrow. Should I have left when I felt like leaving that job? Side of the eye. Should I have downsized the home? Was it too much house? Out of the eye. No matter what, I'm not ready to leave. I don't want to go. Under the nose. I put so much time, love, effort building this home. Under the mouth. What is my family going to think? Did I let everyone down? I'm just angry and I don't know what to do with it. Under the arm. So angry, so angry, so angry. And I don't know what to do with it. Top of head. Sometimes it feels like my blood is boiling. How am I going to leave this beautiful home? Back to eyebrow. It's not fair. It's not fair. Under the eye. What about all of my stuff? Under the nose. Do I have to downsize? Under the mouth. What about all of my stuff? Collarbone. Do I have to put my stuff in storage? Under the arm. I don't even want to think about what it looks like to find a new home. The hassle of shopping for a new home. Top of head. If I can even afford it, what am I going to do? Eyebrow. What am I going to do? Side of the eye. The anger. Under the eye. Confusion. Under the nose. The anger and confusion. Chin. What am I going to do? Collarbone. What am I going to do? On the arm. I don't know. And stop tapping. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and check back in, and you're going to re-rate how it is that you're feeling now that we've gotten things a little bit stirred up. And as always, if the number has gone down, fantastic. If the number remains the same, that's okay. If the number has increased, for me, I would say that's even better, because it simply means that you are allowing more of what's inside to begin to come out so that you can release it. So just go ahead and re-rate how it is that you're feeling right now on that same scale of 1 to 10. Now we're going to move into a next round that addresses some more of that anger, but also some of the sadness that would be expected with such a dramatic shift to life as you know it. You know, they say some of the most stressful things that we'll experience in our lives are going to be the death of someone and moving. So the home is going or it's gone. You still need somewhere to hang your hat, somewhere to rest your head. So there's going to be a lot of, thoughts going on, a lot of emotion being stirred up. We're going to move into that. Tapping on the eyebrow. So yeah, I'm pissed. I'm angry. Side of the eye. But there's also a lot of sadness in there too. Under the eye. It's anger and sadness and anger. But I'm allowing for the anger and the sadness to be there. Chin, and I'm allowing myself to begin to feel them, or feel them even more intensely. Collarbone. I'm sad about it. Maybe even I feel like there's no hope. There's no hope. Under the arm. I don't see the way up from here. Top of head. If I don't have this routine anymore, where I'm going to work and coming back to the tranquility, the safety, the comfort of my home. Eyebrow. What does life look like? My finances, will they be ruined? Are people talking about me in this situation? A lot of people are going through this, but I feel like it's hopeless for me. Jen, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Collarbone. There's sadness and there's confusion, and I feel stuck, frozen, because I don't know what to do. Top of head. What is my next step? Eyebrow. My mind is racing. The thoughts are spinning, but I feel frozen. Side of the eye. Frozen, not knowing what to do. Under the eye. I don't know what to do. Under the nose. And it feels hopeless. Chin, hopeless. Collarbone, hopeless. Under the arm, I don't know what to do. Okay, go ahead and stop with the tapping. And I'm going to ask you to once again go in and rate what it is that you're feeling now. Put that number on the piece of paper and just begin to kind of track and see, get a feel for where you are and what your next steps could be. It may be that, and my sense was there's more of that despair or even that shocking feeling where there's an element of being frozen because, again, this is very much a life-changing event. In instances such as that, I would suggest that you do more tapping on what it is that you yourself are experiencing. If the number stayed the same or went up based on whichever round we were using, I would say go back and tap there, because what we're going to do now is begin to soothe our nervous systems with more tapping and begin to calm things down to make way for more clarity so that whatever is coming next can be revealed to you. Calming down the nervous system allows for us to begin to see things more clearly and even make way to take that first step. But first, you have to know what the first step is. So we're going to come to the eyebrow point. There's a lot happening for me right now. Side of the eye. There's a part of me that's willing to accept that this is life as I know it. Under the eye. I'm open to accepting that this is just how things are. Under the nose. There was that housing crisis in 2008, 2009. Chin. And people pulled through. Collarbone. Maybe I pulled through, or I knew someone else who pulled through. Under the arm. That means that there's always hope. Top of head. Even if I can't see the way forward, there is a way forward. Eyebrow. I'm opening up to seeing the way forward. Side of eye. I'm calming myself down and seeing the way forward. Under the eye. Finding calm and peace. Under the nose. Calm, peace. Calm and peace. Chin. I'm open to seeing the way forward. Collarbone. Right here and right now, I am safe. Under the arm. In the time that I've been tapping, I've been safe. Top of head. I'm calming down, feeling safe, and finding the way forward. Finding my way forward to my next step. Eyebrow. Next step. Go ahead and stop tapping. And I myself could feel some of that energy begin to dissipate and just come down. I'm going to ask you to write out your number. How are you feeling right now? And again, feel free to revisit the different topics. Maybe there's this element of being frozen where you want to be able to open yourself up to feeling those feelings, allowing what's in there to come forward. Maybe it's that anger. Underneath that anger is that sense that it's not fair. Maybe you went to school. Maybe you got the appropriate training. Maybe you gave 110% to that job that let you go. Maybe you put above and beyond that 20% towards your home. Maybe you were the only one on the block who kept up your... Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But that anger, that sense of it's not fair, resonates and it makes sense. And also the feeling of loss. Loss for what it meant to be in the home. Loss of the years you thought you had ahead of you in that home. So many different emotions, so many different feelings, so many different thoughts. it's appropriate to feel anger, to feel lost, to feel sad. And we're using EFT or tapping to allow those feelings to come forward so that they can be released, so that you can think clearly and decide on what are the next steps. What's next for me? If there are any questions, please do feel free to put them down in the comment section. I hope that you did find this tapping session to be useful in that you were able to better manage your emotions. That is my prayer for you today. Until next time, bye bye.